I'm just lying here because I want to. Today is day... I forgot. No, it's day 5, which means there's 16 days left of the day of the 21-day challenge. I woke up late because it's the weekend, so I really want to sleep in, especially recover because I'm a little sick. So yes, I didn't get to wake up 7:30. But, you know, if things come up across your challenge, it's important to just stay committed still. And work around it.
Guys, I am actually scared of paintball. Like, I am wearing 3 different layers of clothing. So, first of all, people, let me fix this. Actually, okay. So, people said that if it hits your neck, it's gonna hurt a lot. So, I'm wearing not only this turtleneck down here to protect, I'm wearing another sweater for protection, and then this long, like, mock neck sweater that I got. So, look at this. Like, nothing is gonna hit this neck, okay? They provide you like a mask and stuff, so I'll be okay on the face. And I may have to make sure to never take it off, because apparently if it hits your eyeball is dead. So that's scary. Apparently your ear too, that can be very damaging. So we got 3 layers up here. I got 2 layers here. I have both sweatpants. But honestly, I might have to, if this is enough protection, I may have to wear more, but I think my legs will be fine, so. I'm scared. I don't want to go anymore. No, it's fine. I feel like I'm gonna be in a thing. And then I also, because apparently they don't, or like, apparently it hurts a lot if it hits your knuckles. So I got gloves. Also because look, I'm a hand model. Gotta protect that. So I got gloves. One fight. Hey guys, okay, I'm finally in bed. It is super late. Obviously I want to try sleeping earlier, but it's unrealistic, especially on nights when I go out with friends. Yes, I could just be like, you know, I gotta stay committed to my own goals, but I'm also a little bit lenient in this challenge or this lifestyle focus that every once in a while I'm okay with going outside of my comfort zone, I guess, in terms of my commitments. Like one night I'll be okay with coming home at 12 or coming home at 11. But I think all things come in moderation. So not saying like, oh, live life young however you want and then come home at 3 a.m. every single day. So I think it's important to take this sort of challenge with moderation. But I obviously didn't get to read a full hour today. So I'm just gonna spend the last 10 minutes. Okay, I'll be honest, it's 1 a.m, okay? Some people think that's not late. Some people think it's early. To me, that is late, to be honest. And it was funny because when I was hanging out with my friends, a ringtone went off and then I ignored it because it sounded like the Apple ringtone. It's like dun 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 dun. And I'm taking that was a Samsung ringtone. So I was just sitting here chilling, waiting for someone to pick up the phone, thinking that they're so dumb for not picking it up. But then my phone was charging on the other side of the room, and they're like, someone's phone's ringing. They look at it, and it says bedtime. And then they all started making fun of me. They're like, you have a bedtime alarm? Anyways, yes, I do. My bedtime, my get ready with me is on the weekends. is around 9 or 10, and then my bedtime, like, I'm in bed at 11 p.m. So they saw my get ready with me and my like bedtime alarm. Whatever, I don't really care. I found it funny, actually. And I think it's important when you're challenging yourself not to be like, oh, I'm challenging myself, like, I have to do X, Y, Z. I have to do 1, 2, 3. Because then you're sort of doing the challenge just for doing a challenge. But it's also important to understand why you're doing the challenge and how you can be realistic with the challenge. You know, I can't wake up 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. every single day like all those CEOs do. But doing something like waking up at 8 a.m. every single day and committing to that is something a little bit realistic. And once you build those positive habits, then you know that you're capable of that. You can commit to something, and then why not tune it up and move towards 6 a.m. or earlier? Just like when you're cutting sugar or bad food out of your diet, you shouldn't just be like, no sugar absolutely tomorrow when you're someone who drinks like bubble tea a few times a week. That's just something that's unsustainable. And yes, you may be able to complete it for 1 or 2 weeks, but then maybe the third week, you're tired of, oh, I am now 21 days off of bubble tea. It may not work like that, right? Actually, that just contradicts the 21-day challenge. Anyways, but like, you get what I'm saying about how don't just do a challenge for the sake of doing a challenge, but really have a purpose behind that. Or like, that's kind of similar to my business classes, where you don't just do, oh, we're doing social media marketing just to increase our engagement, but you have to have an actual strategy to understand, why are we doing social media? It's because of this. Because a lot of millennials are actually on it. This is where moms who like to bake are going to be on the specific channel, or using or interacting with these specific influencers and these specific products and trends. So really getting to the why and breaking down each layer is going to help you not only adjust your strategy and your lifestyle, but really understand how to do it successfully. Because a part of setting goals is being realistic. So yes, I would love to be like, oh, I gotta go to the gym an hour for every single day. But that's something that I probably won't do after coming home from a long day of work, having to cook, having to clean up, and just spending time with my family. So if I can tell myself, you know what, I still want to get healthy, so I'm going to focus on doing cardio. I'm going to be doing dances every single day, as well as a push-up and meditating. That's something that I can incorporate in my life. And once I know that I can do that consistently, why not commit to more? So anyways, that was it. Oh, I forgot, I didn't even talk about my day. So we went paintballing. We got some good food as well. The paintballing was pretty surprising. I was really scared in the beginning, kind of, but then I got hit and it didn't feel that bad. I do have a bruise though. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. So it's red here, and you can physically feel a bump, and then it's pretty blue and green around here as well. Yeah, it was intense. I wish I was more strategic and I took it more seriously, because then I would have advanced into the enemy field and fought more and stuff. I kind of wish I had more fun that way, but I couldn't, because sometimes paint got on my goggles, and I tried whipping it off, and it just completely ruined my vision. Like, I could not see, and it was also foggy on the inside of the mirror because I'm breathing and it's just hot air, so that was not helpful at all. So I was blind. My vision was literally gone. How can I go into war when I have no vision at all? I was just watching on YouTube about how someone said every friendship is a cost-benefit analysis, and people are getting mad in the comments, or obviously there's debate back and forth saying this girl doesn't like to have fun, or she seems like a good friend, and some people are understanding it's about what you bring to the table, whether it's not all about monetary benefit, but it's about if they can be a shoulder to cry on, a friend to talk to, a friend to go out and play with. And I think that quote really lies true. So firstly, at the very lowest level, humans are selfish and only do things that benefit them. And honestly, that is really true. Even someone who does charity and social goods, I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing this for other people, but doing it for other people in that sort of exchange of action, it makes them feel good. So obviously, while that is very kind and nice to do, it makes them feel good. So it's not selfish, but they're still doing something for themselves at the end of the day. That's why you see like super rich billionaires that I studied, like Andrew Carnegie. He did so many bad things throughout his business career. Like all of his business actions led to hundreds of workers dying because he didn't care for them. He made them overwork in so many hours. He paid them super low wages. But then at the end of his life, he gave away almost all of his money, a huge chunk of it. And a lot of people are saying that's just to repay the guilt that he had through everything that he did. So obviously that is like selfish. Or because why would you want to be friends with someone who is constantly draining you, takes advantage of you, talks behind your back, and they can't provide anything to you? They're not a shoulder to cry on. They're not someone to talk to when you're feeling down. That just doesn't make sense. If you're able to take advice and put it into your life in a way that makes sense and is ethical at the end of the day, that's pretty good and mature of you to realize. Anyways, I've been talking for so long. I hope you guys had a good day. I'm gonna get back to reading my book for 10 minutes. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm pretty tired. So see you guys tomorrow. I keep on forgetting the day, but tomorrow's day 7. Today's day 6. Good night.